Welcome to an amazing underwater world deep in the Timor Sea, hundreds of kilometres off the coast of the Northern Territory. This underwater vision, captured as part of international scientific research, gives a rare glimpse of one of more than 100 oceanic shoals. Up until now, it's been an area scientists have known little about.
To get to a remote area and use sort of cutting-edge technology to then see what's going on and to find it in good condition and quite beautiful, it's just totally uplifting and exhilarating.
The research kicked off last year when an international team of research scientists set out from Darwin on board the 35-metre boat Solander. The researchers from Indonesia, Timor and Australia have joined together to map the uncharted waters of northern Australia.
It is very important area as the last resort of the biodiversity in the world.
These scientists want to know the state of the oceans and sea life in the area.
We don't have the fundamental scientific knowledge to underpin the management, underpin the conservation, and underpin the sustainable development of those oceans.
This area may have a number of issues about resource management, pollution, fishing and so forth, and climate change related changes. So it's very important to get a robust snapshot of how it is now.
Using specialised equipment, the team has been measuring the water's physics to understand its movement and currents. Cameras have allowed the team to catch a rare glimpse of marine life and discover new types of coral reefs.
There's a lot of pressure on reefs, and there's both pressure from a growing population around the tropics and also bigger driving factors like climate change with storm frequency and acidification of the oceans. So to find new ones or extend our understanding of where coral reef organisms may be persisting in a slightly different environment from those classic shallow reefs that everyone sees and goes to, it's a really valuable set of insights.
With the shoal's coral reefs comes abundant marine life.
We've seen sharks and sea snakes out there and turtles, and these are all potentially threatened or endangered species. So the fact that they're on the shoals makes us now think we should be looking at the whole bioregion, not just the shallow accessible reefs where traditionally we've been more aware of their presence.
Australia won't be the only country benefiting from this research.
The information that will be collected will be useful for Indonesia, Australia and Timor-Leste in terms of making the decision to sustainably manage the resources.
It's essential in the sense that we get the information, we share the information, we all have the same information base, and all three nations then can agree on how best to manage these shared resources.
The Montara oil spill in 2009 highlighted the importance of having strong baseline data about the marine environment to our north.
If there is a pollution event, having the right understanding of what's natural and having good robust data that can quantify that enables us to make objective scientific assessments of what impact, if any, there was, and also understand and be able to measure the recovery.
Marine scientists are also using the Solander for research closer to home. The boat services a research station at the mouth of Darwin Harbour. It's one of 9 positioned around the Australian coast.
That collects a whole lot of data about water quality and movement within and out the harbour. And we use that then to develop what are called hydrodynamic models, that is how the water moves in and out of the harbour.
This station was upgraded last year to help increase the scientific data available in regard to the harbour.
The baseline data is critical because that's the yardstick by which you establish whether there's been a change associated with a development. Only having the baseline can you see the scale of the change and perhaps the impacts that it's had.
The samples being gathered are analysed in the laboratory. The data will give a clearer picture of the health of Darwin Harbour.
I think we're at a very exciting time in the study of Darwin Harbour at the moment. We're gathering much data and we will gain a much better understanding of the system.
Scientists hope the research being undertaken aboard the Solander will be the key to keeping a watchful eye on the health of the marine environments of the north in years to come.